and welcome to Spotlight in Bensenville. My name is Frank DeSimone, Village President, and your host for this episode. Today we'll be discussing the Northeast Dupage Family and Youth Services with our guest, Shannon Hartnett, Executive Director of NEDFYS. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So let's jump right in it. Tell us a little bit about yourself, as well as the Northeast Dupage Family and Youth Services
Sure.
program.
So I've been Executive Director at Northeast Dupage for the last 5 years, going on 5 years. It'll be 5 years in September. Okay. And the agency is a nonprofit, community-based mental health agency. We've been around for over 40 years, believe it or not, and we're governed by a 9-member board of directors. And we have our main office in Addison, and then we have satellite offices throughout Dupage. So we've got one here in Bensenville in the Bensenville Police Department, and as well as the Glendale Heights, Bloomingdale, Itasca Police Departments as well.
So through your working agreements with Addison, Bensenville, Itasca, what are some of the services provided to the residents?
Sure, so we provide 24/7 on-call service for any mental health emergencies. We also do anything with regard to youth crisis intervention. So if we have a kid that's run away or been locked out or is otherwise sort of out of the control of their parent or guardian, we offer a 24/7 service. So we'll come out to the police department and really try to reunify that child with their family if that's the best case scenario. If not, we have agreements with some placement agencies in the area where we're able to temporarily place them in an attempt to kind of get them to kind of cool down and then hopefully reunify with their families. But it's a service that we offer to our police departments. And then we offer counseling to residents, short-term counseling to residents, mental health counseling, family, group, individual, and then we provide some case management, so referrals to different resources in the area.
You offer confidential counseling. How would a resident access the service, and what is involved in accessing it?
So you can call our office at 630-693-7934, and you can ask for a referral, to our services, and we'll take your information and get you going from there. We have a website, www.nedfys.org. You can go to the website, and you can also contact us through there. The best way to get a hold of us, though, is to call us, and we'll get you going from there.
What is involved in your juvenile justice services?
So we provide juvenile justice services throughout the continuum of the system. So we're involved in juvenile justice at the police level, at the probation level, and at the state correctional level. So for police departments, we offer a station adjustment program. So that's for kids who have been arrested for a minor offense or just have had law enforcement contact, and we don't want them to go any further into the system, and so we offer a diversionary type program. And so we work on skill building, we work on decision making, and then there's also an accountability and a community service piece. And then we work with probation. We run 2 different groups with the kids on probation and their families. One is for kids who have been arrested for family violence, so being physically violent toward their parent. We run a group for them, and then we also run some trauma-informed services. So many of the kids in the juvenile justice system have experienced a lot of trauma in their lives in various ways, and so part of what we're trying to do is to get them to talk about that and to move forward in a really healthy way. And then we're also working at the state level at the Illinois Youth Center in Warrenville, and we're working with girls and boys who are incarcerated there. And again, we're working on skill building and decision making, and then we're prepping them for release. So when they get out, they can go back to their communities and hopefully succeed. And we provide some follow-up services there.
Are you involved in the schools at all?
We are. So we are involved in several schools in the area. So they use us in different ways. We're really a support to the school social work staff and counseling staff. We go into the schools, we can see kids on a one-on-one basis. We can see kids in groups. We also can provide family counseling and that support. Okay. We're involved here in Blackhawk, specifically in Bensenville. We're involved in Blackhawk School. We're also over at the Welcome Center at Tioga, okay, providing some services there.
How can I get more information about the Northeast Dupage Family and Youth Services?
So again, you can go to our website. That's a really good source of information, www.nedfys.org, or you can call us. We also have an active Facebook page. We're on LinkedIn, so we're on social media, but I think our website is the best way to kind of get a real good overview of who we are.
I know I have a bunch more questions, but we have to take a quick break. Do you have a few more minutes?
I do.
Okay. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Hi there. I want to take you on a journey through a community powered by C-Click-Fix. Here, internal operations are streamlined with more intuitive, secure workflows and communications. Here, let me show you how it all works. C-Click-Fix organizes, tracks, and manages service requests from everyday citizens through a single application. When they see a problem, a few clicks is all it takes to send off a service request. From there, the right people get the request and get to work. All communication and task management is seamlessly coordinated through the app. Citizens can see the work being done and even receive a follow-up message when the work is completed. It's a team effort all around, and you have the data you need to make better decisions. Cities large and small use C-Click-Fix to accomplish more for their citizens with the staff, time, and budget they've already got. Get started today.
C-Click-Fix is a tool to report non-emergency issues to City Hall, built to be easy to use for anyone on the go. When you see an issue, take less than a minute to report on C-Click-Fix. First, hold the app and press Report. Then, press the camera icon to take a picture or video from the app or your image gallery. After that, the app uses geolocation to capture your exact location, or you can manually choose your location or address using the Map tool. When you press Issue Title, you'll be able to choose from the request types that your local government provides. You'll finish up by including a brief description of the issue, such as where it is, what it looks like, and any other important information to help your local government fix the issue. Then, press Done, and then Submit, and you're ready to go. C-Click-Fix, a simple and valuable way to help you build a stronger community.
Hello and welcome back to Spotlight in Bensenville. My name is Frank DeSimone, Village President, and your host for this episode. Today we are discussing the Northeast Dupage Family and Youth Services with our guest, Shannon Hartnett, Executive Director of NEDFYS. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Jumping right into it, tell me a little bit about the Youth Leadership and Civic Engagement Program.
Sure. So we are doing some after-school type programming and in Addison specifically right now. And we're working with the kids over at Henry Hyde Resource Center, and we do a lot of different types of activities, life skills, social and emotional development, just fun recreational activities. And so it's really kind of an expansion of what we're able to do kind of more in the prevention and early intervention and mental health promotion realm. And then our station adjustment program, which I mentioned before, does have a community service piece. So we're always looking for different sites where we can bring the kids to really have them give back to the community. And so, you know, any sites here in Bensenville or around Dupage, we're always looking for those opportunities.
Is NEDFYS involved in any special projects?
Yeah, so actually we are going to be collaborating with some community partners in Lake County, and we have the Step Up program that I mentioned earlier that we do with probation for kids who have been arrested for physically harming their parents. Lake County is adopting and launching a similar program, and so since we've been doing the program for the last 10 years, they've tapped us to help them really get trained and provide technical assistance and support as they implement that program. So that's kind of exciting. We're kind of expanding outside of Dupage in terms of the types of programming that we do. We're also getting ready in the fall we have boxes and boxes at our office. We're getting ready to distribute mental health kits to kids, both in Addison and Bensenville when they go back to school in the fall. We know post-pandemic that a lot of kids are suffering from, you know, different mental health issues, and so we really want to provide some type of support and let them know that we're there. And so we're going to be kind of assembling those and giving those out in the fall.
Do you provide referrals for food, shelter, housing, and more intensive substance abuse or mental health counseling?
Yes. So if people call our office and need, we do an assessment and determine that they need maybe some more intensive, either mental health or substance abuse services, we do have a network that we can refer them to. We don't provide necessarily any inpatient or anything like that. It's just strictly outpatient services. And then also certainly we make referrals to, you know, shelters, homeless shelters, domestic violence shelters, food banks, things like that.
So how did NEDFYS begin, and when did it all start?
So we started in 1976. We had an intergovernmental agreement with Addison, Bensenville, Itasca, and Wooddale at that time, and it was ran as primarily an employee assistance program for many, many years. Couple name changes in there. Fast forward to 2007, and we achieved our nonprofit status, so we're a 501c3, and we changed the name to Northeast Dupage Family and Youth Services, and we've expanded, significantly since that time in 2007.
So what are some other initiatives that you guys have?
So I'm excited because we were able to get some additional funding this year from the state, especially with regard to mental health. I mean, they're really sort of bolstering and enhancing what they're able to do there. So we're going to be providing some additional mental health and juvenile justice services. As I mentioned, a lot of the kids that go into the system, even though in DuPage County the number of juvenile arrests is down, the kids that are going into the system are very significantly impacted by mental health. And so we want to make sure that they're getting the proper services. We're also expanding our after-school program offerings to a couple other different sites through another state grant, which is going to be great. And then we're also expanding our offerings to police departments for station adjustment. So we're going to start working with some peer jury programs, offering some additional sort of sentencing alternatives and community service options. So we're excited about those three things. We're able to kind of incorporate some new things and expand what we're already doing.
Can residents volunteer or donate to the organization?
Yeah, we do have opportunities to volunteer. We have, in terms of student volunteers, we are always looking for interns. So people who are, majoring in social work or psychology, counseling, we're always looking for people to do that. We're also looking for volunteers to help out with our after-school programs. And in terms of donations, we do have a donate button on our website, and we would love to have people really invest in us and enable us to really expand the services that we're offering.
So how can I get more information about the Northeast DuPage Family and Youth Service?
I would say go to our website, and then you can also, on our website, you can make sure that you sign up for our newsletter. We have a monthly newsletter that goes out, and then you can also like our Facebook page, go to us on LinkedIn. We have Instagram, so we're heavy on social media, so you can find out more about us there.
Thank you for what you do. Thank you for coming on our show. Thank you for all the information. I look forward to our next show, maybe more better programs. And thank you guys for joining us. And if you can help out, please do. And we'll see you next time. Spotlight in Bensenville.